Hello, this is James Dunk. I just took a bath. That's why my hair is wet. Took a bath. I come to tell you, MagTalk community out there, if you want to vote for me, I'm your leader of MagTalk. Or if I'm not MagTalk, I'm still against feminism. And the other starts with the J. That run banks and all that. And the civilian ones that are corrupt. I also want you to like me on Instagram, press like buttons. Majority of them, even the ones that want to become MGTOW, that are anti-feminist, that are evolving into it. Press likes on my Instagram and press likes on YouTube. Let it be majority. And subscribe. This is James Delk. God has sent you an instructor to instruct the Syrians to correct the Jews. It's in a Bible quote. And I'm the instructor. And I'm instructing you right now to press lots of likes, to vote for me, to stop all this corruption. And also, I'll tell you tomorrow how the MagTalk community and the ones that want to be one and all this, I'll instruct you and tell you when to build homeless shelters for the homeless that the wives kick out their husbands for no reason because they're feminists, and unfair courts, which they take the kids away from a man unless they're dimwits and let the man keep them. Unless they don't want the kids, they just dump them onto a man and man keeps them. That happens, but mostly it's for the unfair court systems that the women keep kids. And men are not allowed to, if men are innocent. Oh yeah, men cheat too. Men are not. I mean, some men are bad too. Some men cheat on a woman too. But nowadays it's mostly women. I think it always has been like that. Since it's begun, but in the 70s and 1800s, feminism came and died. But today it's, since the 80s and that, it's not dying. It's not an off and on thing. It's prospering. And today it's getting worse. But anyway, another thing from the quote of the Bible, there'll be a time when God will instruct the Assyrians to correct the Jews. I'm not God, I'm not Christ, but I am the instructor He sent to instruct you to correct this corruption. Women are part of the Jewish cousins too. They're not excluded from the group. When he talks about Jews, he's talking about women too. Feminists. But I mean, all women are related to Jews, but some are decent. Vast majority of them are not, like the Jews. But another quote. If you watch War of the Gargantuas, that the brown one has been treated like the bad guy, and the green one was the bad guy. I'm the symbol of it, I'm not literal. The brown one was always treated as the bad guy. When Guy and his assistant went up to the mountains with the guides, and they saw the giant footprints of these Nephilim giants, Bigfoot types. One guy says, there's a connection between one and the other one. The other guide said, no, there ain't. He says, we'll see. Sounds like me. When women in the past gave me dirty looks, that one lady cop was being excessive with me because of my frickin' ma was drunk. And then she was friends with me next day, and then the other day, oh, she ran to the other cops thinking that I was gonna rape her or something, like I'm the bad guy. And I thought we were friends. I'm that brown guy gargantua that's treated like a brown guy. And get treated like a brown guy. Treated like a bad guy. And guess what? We're gonna go against those green gargantuans called women and Jews. They're the bad guys. And also, another quote from a Godzilla movie. That Godzilla will never be stopped. He's indestructible. Weapons won't penetrate him. This won't penetrate him. That won't penetrate him. Feminists and cocks and simps will not penetrate us. We're the true atomic monsters that they can never defeat. The Bible speaks mostly about the Leviathan. We are the Leviathans. Nothing's gonna stop us. And our faces of anger is of God's. God in heaven has sent for me an instructor to correct all this bullshit. To correct all this corruption. Baloney. And we're gonna reclaim the thrones of what we used to have. We're gonna reclaim them and make it male-dominated again. We're gonna reclaim them. As soon as we build these facilities, which I'm gonna tell you tomorrow, we're gonna reclaim our thrones. Symbolically, our thrones. Women ain't gonna reclaim ours, that male-dominated feud. There's few exceptions here and there. But feminist? No way. And you could get a Revolut card to start doing this stuff. I'm instructing you on that. MGTOW? I'm part of MGTOW too, but I'm leaving my thing anonymous. I'm not gonna put no yellow emblem on there. But you need a leader, man. Your manosphere stuff is not working that much. It's getting worse. You need a leader. You got one. And tomorrow I'll give you instructions on how to... I'm gonna tell you to start building tomorrow. And I'm gonna read a quote from a speech that I wrote down tomorrow. And I write that down. Read it to you. It's powerful too. Very powerful. Gonna read that to you. But I'm instructing you now. I'm even gonna instruct on Instagram. My horse is sore from screaming because I'm getting pissed of what's going on. And I am getting pissed of what's going on. And we are to fix this world, or else. Fix it. Also, we are gonna be happy again. And if you do want a girlfriend, quote from the 50s song by Jimmy Soul, which is also literal, about marrying retarded girls. The song goes like this, on this quote I'm saying, in my personal point of view, get an ugly girl to marry you. Retarded girl. At least they're not feminists. If they're severely retarded. Don't marry a mildly retarded one. Went out with one. They're feminist from the word get-go. Don't marry a deaf one. Same way. Don't. But if you want a artificial womb, fine. But if you want to make a baby, get a retarded girl. You could teach a baby to be intelligent. Get him in a little boy's gym. Make him masculine. Make him smarter. His exercises makes people smarter. This and that. All men. All alpha men. And all the ones that want to quit cucking and simping. They want to join here. I mean, if they want to. If. Okay. Join me. But, if they're cucks and simps and still wants to be feminists, but stick up with them, forget it. You're not invited in. Blank you, if you are. But if there's others that want to join and don't want to do it no more, that's fine. Do it. Other than that, we're gonna be powerful and strong. We're gonna build. We're gonna build. Build as strong as steel. Have our hearts strong as steel. Our minds and physical. And of that of tough leather as well. And to be swift as a hare. Swift as a greyhound. Strong as a lion. And clever as a serpent. And strong as a bull. And heroic on this International Man's History Month, on top of Women's History Month, Bitch History Month, you could say. And also, get me a lot of likes, vote me in. You need instructions, guys, you really do. What you're doing is working us somewhat, but now it's getting that they're outdoing you too. It's no winning. And I could even tell you how to bring economy up again, how to invent things, how to invent a bigger bullet for a gun, and everything else. Every day, I'll instruct you. Every day, I'll instruct you. We will become stronger and become undefeatable. Yes, we will. We will repopulate. with, like Jimmy So said, get an ugly girl to marry you. Retarded girl. Hitler married a retarded girl, but she was pretty looking, but severely retarded, zonked out on everything. Easily listen to what Hitler said, because he says he needs a teddy bear that's naive, non-domineering, this and that. He got his wish. We could too. Never thought of that, didn't you guys? But, I'm telling you, maybe they're not pretty. Maybe you won't have to pay their support, because you're gonna pay the bills and that. You're gonna buy her stuff. You're gonna give her like a little kid, $10 or $20, because they're like little kids. They don't even know what feminism is. And even if they were taught that, zonk out, lose interest. You know? They don't even know what man hating is, even. If that's my advice, go online for dating. This works. A lot of people are doing it. Date a retarded girl. That's a good idea. Retarded girls are more better. Or marry a cerebral palsy girl. They're even more better. Maybe they can't talk much, but they sure won't nag at you. That's for darn sure. But don't marry mildly retarded, deaf, or whatever, severely autistic, or Asperger's, depending how severe they are. Do it. Just do it. Mildly, forget it. They're just as bad. Peter Nolan, you could do the same thing. Marry a retarded girl. Be appreciative of that. Those are the very few needles in a haystack women that won't treat you mean. I'm finding that out. I'm finding that out, man. I'm finding that out. Marry those. And the ones that are normal in the needle in a haystack feel. It's only like 50. Maybe 20. That's it. Needle of the haystack feel of retarded. Maybe a little more, almost majority, about 40 or 50. And then you can raise those girls when you buy land in the woods. Don't let the ladies buy land. Don't even let them divide. Don't even let them do that. If they found out they did, condemn their houses. Condemn them. We don't need them. Condemn their houses. They're not going to take over. Well, anyway, the screech owl is not going to take over. Well, anyway, that's all I'm saying. We ought to be powerful. We ought to organize. We may be small, but if we organize and be backed up by people like you, which there are out there and becoming, because MGTOW keeps popping up all over, then we could be victorious over those corruptions. Or do you want corruption to be victorious over you?